Hi, my name is Timothy Earle, and I'm a family coach with Earle Consulting. And today I'm also speaking for Jackrabbit Journey, Parenting from Within, which offers parent support and parent workshops. I'd like to give you another communication tip, and this one is about asking your child what they heard you say, and you also telling them what you heard them say to you. Notice that it goes both ways. So it's not, I am a parent, tell me what you heard me say. It is you also offering that same thing, where you're saying, this is what I heard you say. And you do this because often we're not really listening, or we're listening but we're not really hearing each other. And I'll give you an example where I was working with a young adult who's 17, going to turn 18 in a month, both parents sitting there, family coaching session. And the 18-year-old's frustrated with his curfew and some of the things that he thinks his parents are being unreasonable with. And honestly, where I'm sitting as a family coach, I think he's got 50% right and they've got 50% right. Not my job to influence them or tell them what to do, just my job to try to facilitate everybody communicating and coming together. So the 18-year-old at one point says, well, I don't care. When I turn 18, I'm doing what I want to do. And I took the charge and said, whoa, I just heard you say when you turn 18, you're going to do whatever you want to do. And what that means to me is that you're just going to go out, not come home, not check in with them, maybe not go to school anymore. His eyes kind of bulged and he stopped me. He said, Timothy, that's not what I mean. What I'm saying is that when I'm 18, I'm not going to respect the curfew. I'll tell them where I am. I'll tell them that I'm not going to get home till 1 or 2 and why. And I'll still get myself to school the next morning and I'll still maintain my B average like I am. But at 18, I don't feel like I have to do every single thing they say. I just have to be courteous and respectful and communicate with them where I am so that, if something happens, they know where to look and they don't worry. And I looked at his parents and they both were like, well, I guess we don't really have a choice. And at the same time, they both, as we walked through it, said that they really appreciated that he was being considerate and respectful and that he hadn't meant what we had all heard him say. So notice, by practicing this both ways, it really takes a lot of ambiguity out of the conversation and allows you to know what you're actually dealing with. Thus you can create plans for that as opposed to making assumptions, which most of us do, or I call it telling stories. We hear something, we start telling a story about what if this or what could happen. So always ask your child what they are hearing you say, listen, and then make sure you're telling them what you're hearing them say. And ideally they listen. I believe this will really assist you in a lot of your conversations with your children, your spouse, or with people that you work with. So if you'd like more information about family coaching, you can look at earle-consulting.com, and more information about parent support and parent workshops where you'll get a lot of this type of information and more, and actually homework and things to work on and then support afterwards. Look at jackrabbitjourney.com. All right, thank you for your time.